Another video man on NBA 20, y'all. NBA 2K20 Season 1, Episode 34. Episode 34, let's get this video, y'all. Y'all, the reason why I deleted Episode 34 because I had a black screen. Then I have to make a new season. Look at this, bro. Look, just look at it, y'all. Look at the wins. 32 wins and 1 loss. That's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna change smooth shoes. Charlotte. Colorway. You know what? I'm not gonna change shoes. I'll do that on next video. Let's just get into this video, y'all. I'll do that next video.
Show. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. On their home court against a subpar team, this is one they expect to win. As long as they play with effort, you have to like their chances. One thing we're...
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a home.
Oh God,
Hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you, and here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power.
Always, this freaking man, they're always bothering me. That's why I can never get nothing done.
Rankings, there's not so much. You look at the Bucks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they were projected to be one of, if
wait,
not
why is here, man?
In our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
You already
And
know
now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Bridges out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Davis is out there with Jay. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Pred. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Now here's Rubio. D right on him. Saric passes to Oubre. Clock at 6. Back to Saric. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Ayton, and he makes that one.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder, DeAndre.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay review so effectively and involving the coaches by being able. Now, the challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Saric finds Rubio. Couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when
Hammering it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He said the key defensively is keeping Anthony Davis away from the rim, adding he's a knockdown shooter, but you can't take away everything. Kevin, will see if they can somehow wall him off.
Thank you, David. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Rubio with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Saric.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits both from the strike.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Smooth. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Smooth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for James.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Well, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, that's why they're in front. Now, aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint. And, of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
Here's Los Angeles now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Smooth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. You've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ayton kicks to Oubre. The dish now to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Oubre on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Here's Smooth, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question.
I'm about to lose connection on my internet, yo.
Mark.
I'm about to lose connection.
Oubre passes to Rubio.
Get that out there.
And a piece of it. Here's Smooth, covered by Rubio.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Saric, that's good.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric.
Oh my
so
God,
good at being aggressive around the rim.
Here's Smooth.
Like, I'm watching this on the phone.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here is Rubio. 8 points his last outing, and he gets it to go.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Here's Smooth, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smooth's got 20.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They swipe it. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Saric, right side. Makes it off the glass. Saric has got 5 now.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
And yes, it's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Taken away. Smooth passes to Jay. Here's Smooth. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sheck Diallo comes in for Saric, and it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
I mean, already.
Timeout called, the Suns. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scores, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impress you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's a great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
As people will say, he's a professional scorer.
I'm about to go dunk that ball. Watch this, bro. Good.
There's the one-handed jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Jerome. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The shot is good off the backboard.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Smooth. First in assists, second in three-point field goal percentage, and remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here, leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Tipped away. Ayton against Davis. Passes it to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jerome passes to Diallo. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him.
But still cruising though. I'm going. I'm out of there.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Johnson outside. They double team Johnson. Pass to Jerome. Here's Oubre. Phoenix no good that time either. Lakers leading by 14. Smooth, and he jams it with authority.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Jerome passes to Johnson, and here is Ayton. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. James checked in for the Lakers. Dwayne Wade comes in for Smooth. And the Suns making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Smooth checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson over to help, and a wide open look for James. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Here's Smooth. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson gets the bucket.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Suns trail by 16. Johnson outside. 1:58 left in the first quarter.
Nope.
Jerome, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
LeBron passes to Davis. Pass to Smooth. Lakers working the ball around now. Second shot opportunity. Wide open. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Smooth's got 40 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Inside.
Get that out of here, boy.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at Los Angeles, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Phoenix, just need to take it a game at a time.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think, Greg, for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Can these guys pass the ball? Well, you look at Smooth, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Prez, down a few spots. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates.
With the hard swing, boy. That's the hard swing, boy.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Johnson outside to stop the run. Jerome, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. He dishes it to Johnson. Carter looking around, and Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They double team Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome.
Nope.
Sinks the triple. Jerome's got 5 points so far. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side Davis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Smooth out there with Bryant. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bridges with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on.
Phoenix will take possession.
Oh, God.
Look at the stats for Davis. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding.
Sorry, LeBron. I'm not mad at you, though.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
There's the steal. Here's Smooth. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Bryant comes with the double team. And Rubio kicks to Šarić. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away. And Davis.
Ooh, he just snatched that ball out of his hand, y'all.
Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Smooth passes to Kuzma. Count it. Good. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
What you got, boy? Come on.
Johnson outside. Back to Carter. LeBron with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Šarić outside. Back to Rubio. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rubio's got 7 points in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assistant. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Here's Smooth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it can go.
Greens, boy.
Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kuzma against Bridges.
Hey y'all, it's gonna be it's gonna be fun going against the Warriors.
Rubio, that time on the assist by Sharch. And that's 10 points for Ricky Rubio. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Smooth, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And here's Rubio. 10 points for him. A floater, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's not even a foul.
Yeah, see, the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio forces him to the line.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the second free throw, good. Here's Smooth. Non-stop scoring machine here. And it's blocked. Carter outside. There's the pass to Rubio. And there's the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Smooth. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Rubio, the pass to Ayton. Back to Rubio. Another steal. Fast break, the Lakers. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And here are the Suns now. Passes to Ayton. Now, here's Bridges. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Suns moving the ball around. Rubio. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I tell you, if Rubio could ever score consistently like this, it could change the equation for this team.
And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So it's Rubio.
I got my takeover of Venus, so y'all know the double team coming.
Feeds to Ayton. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy,
and here's
why you traveling?
That have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Smooth, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. Now, another guy that can cause some havoc.
And with these guys, they are always outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very...
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor.
I thought I was going to hit that.
To cause you discomfort.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls.
I'm going. I'm out of there,
slow
boy.
up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Pass to Ayton. Back to Rubio. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Smooth passes to Prez, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some changes for the Lakers. James comes in for Davis, and Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Prez. Here's Jerome. Rebound the Lakers. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold.
And another one.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Knocked away.
Nope.
Here's Jerome.
That's not going in, boy.
And that time, also a missed
I got 5 rebounds.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's hauled in by Diallo.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Johnson, the pass to Jerome. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. He got it again! Sensational!
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And of course, 78 points, the mark that Wilt Chamberlain had over 5 decades ago. Kobe Bryant's 81 is up next, but he is
good. He hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Diallo finds Ayton. Oubre outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. That's tipped.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only one triple.
Fresh.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Jerome. He has 7. Another steal. And here's the fast break.
With the hard slam, boy.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
What is he doing?
33 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Nah, you get that ball. That's nice.
Knocks it loose. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Looking to get back on track here, and the layup is up and in. Jerome's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's Smooth. Got a hand on it. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that should do it with the...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Bridges out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Oubre in at the 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for LeBron.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Rubio looking it over. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep.
Nope.
And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Phoenix shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Knocked loose. Rubio dishes to Ayton. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the upside for Ayton was always present. But Doris, were you surprised at how polished he was as a rookie?
Not at all, because DeAndre Ayton has got a big-time offensive game. This guy can finish with the best in the league right at the cup. You know he's dynamic on the offensive end, and this guy's only going to add strength and get better on the defensive end.
Back to Rubio. Off target at the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now Bridges from deep. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Bridges. Rubio's got 18 points.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oubre against James. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges with it. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Smooth. Steps back and creams the jump shot. Smooth's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Rubio outside. Ayton inside. Davis is there. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Smooth checked in for Preds. Here's Smooth, covered by Rubio. That one drops for him.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Passes it to Saric. Kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Rubio from downtown. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Smooth. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Saric outside. Ayton trying to break free. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50. Another one goes. Incredible.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed Pick up the phone. Let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Trez is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Rubio outside. He feeds it. He swats the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And it's good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Rubio. He's got 18. Johnson outside. That's tipped. Over to the left wing. Nope. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the dunk by James.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Rubio. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Smooth, and they pick up 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Rubio.
Nope.
And Davis sends it.
She's out of there.
Here's Smooth. And another basket for the Lakers.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror.
With the hard ceiling, boy.
And guys,
that's not as easy as he made it look. You got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. On the wing, Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Saric. Banked in off the glass. Saric has got 9.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Smooth, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The drive by Rubio. Here's Smooth. What an incredible score.
Wow, of course I get blocked, boy.
And there it is for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw.
No, chill out. Chill out, Dwayne Wade, please.
Talked about international players
please,
ever.
bro.
I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And powered down the jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Johnson right side. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Smooth. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Jerome passes to Rubio. Dishes to Johnson. Back to Rubio. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Prez. first in free throw shooting, third in shooting percentage, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations.
The steal, Perez.
Automatic this season. Carter, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. The Suns shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Jerome, no good. The Lakers shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And Davis pulls it down. Davis is here's smooth. And too long on the shot.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Lakers, #1.
You know, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league. Their defense has been dominant. Tremendous scheming by the coaches. The players are skilled. They're motivated. This is a very tough bunch to score on.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jerome. Johnson outside. Pulls up. High post. He can't get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Here's Jerome. He's got 9. Now Johnson. Up top, Diallo. Now the pass to Jerome.
Nope.
Off the run. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
1 minute left in the third quarter, y'all.
Johnson. 1:52 left here in the third quarter.
Nope.
Off target with this.
One made great form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Jerome passes to Diallo. Carter with it. Passes it to Jerome.
Nope. They stop shooting threes.
Suns missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ring shot on the way. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Johnson surveying the floor. Johnson outside.
They start shooting the ball.
Jerome.
He trash.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him.
He trash.
So much pressure on
the
guys
he trash. He trash.
And that one clearly a foul.
Yo, he trash.
2 shots coming up. And he makes the first.
I got my takeover again, bro. So y'all know the double team.
Bryant comes in for James.
It's coming, so yeah.
Wade subbed in for Prez. And the Suns also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson.
It's comes. Yeah.
Up top, Diallo. Covered by LeBron. Diallo kicks to Johnson.
Comes.
6 on the shot clock.
Comes.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Count the basket. Diallo's got his 3rd basket of the
23
night.
seconds left.
An impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up.
Look at 2K, bro. Look at that.
And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
The pretty dunk rings down the house. Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding.
Yeah, smooth, boy. Yeah, smooth. Most steals in the game, bro. That man got 12 steals. Yeah, boy.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without.
I saw this before, bro. Yeah, I saw when he got 12 steals.
Well, off the charts.
Yo, this dude's forcing. He's forcing shots.
What a defensive effort.
And so it's Los Angeles able to put on a show
he's
for the
Curry. I'll be back, though.
Defensively, they've gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Pass, put it on a platform. I'm back, yo. 9 times out of 10.
It's the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Smooth out there with Kobe. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jump.
No. All right, okay.
That's his fifth foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
All right, I'm gonna foul, bro. I'm just gonna play good defense. Nope.
They get it again.
So I can't.
And the way they have
I can't keep reaching. That's my 5th foul.
Really impressive.
Let's go, Kobe Bryant.
Wards need more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
Nah, that's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Here's a Kobo. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities.
With the horse swing, boy. That's the horse swing, yo.
Real unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Carter who brings the ball.
Yo, I like that gym right there, boy. I like when he do that gym every day, bro. That's pretty hard right there. When he like slam it down like that, bro. That's so hard.
Defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th.
10 minutes left. Oh, he did that little hop. He did that little hop. I could have stole with that right there.
Carter on the wing. Back to Diallo. Carter on the wing.
Nope.
6 to shoot.
Launches
a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
I gotta come for somebody, boy. Hey, what's up? Wait, who is this though?
Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Smooth passes to Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Smooth. Fades.
LeBron, no.
Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish.
That was funny. That was so funny.
He's checked in first.
I don't know how did he not catch that.
The Suns making a change here as well.
And some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Prez is checked in for Kobe. And Smooth subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Smooth. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting
bodies on bodies. Boy,
LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
No, he can't shoot threes.
His dedication to training.
He can't shoot threes.
Maintaining his body.
He cannot shoot threes.
Alongside
why you taking threes? Let's go, LeBron.
Made a huge difference.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
He said some words with the horse.
Three-point range here in the fourth.
Bro, stop doing that. All right, but
here's a Kobo. Pass to Carter. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw out of the post now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And the Suns making a change here. Oubre's checked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Ayton. Now the dish to Oubre.
Get out there, boy.
Fast break. The Lakers. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here are the Suns now. They get a hand on it. Here's a Kobo.
He thought.
And he converts the layup.
No, he thought he was about to dunk the ball.
Inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Smooth. Here's Cousins. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's a Kobo. That one. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this one. 77%.
Oh, Prez. Oh, I thought I was going to fall.
Look like that. He's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's a Kobo. Not going to go that time.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Out to the right wing. Smooth. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
I got my takeover again, bro.
Here's a Kobe.
So I know the double team coming.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact.
Oh, I thought I fell.
Go to the line for two. It's on JaVale McGee.
Chill out, man.
Out of the blue here, but if you had
to
choose between
he coming in for praise.
The basket, or widening the floor, or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Backcourt violation, boy.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Okobo. Poked loose. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Nope. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Throws it up high and got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And here is Ayton. Here's Johnson. No good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Smooth. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a
get that ball.
Sequence for this group.
That's mine, boy. That's my steal, boy. That is my steal.
Able to anticipate
boy,
their every
that's my steal.
You're right. An absolute
pest on the defensive end.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Smooth.
This dude trash.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
This dude, he cold. That's why he trash.
And it's Okobo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster.
All right,
in the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition, so I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Smooth checked in for Bryant. Phoenix on defense. Los Angeles with another miss. To the wing on the left. LaQ. He's guarded by Cousins. Oubre outside. And the pass to Okobo. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Smooth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. Good on both. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Okobo, the pass to Ayton. Here's Okobo. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Beyond the arc. Nope. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Bro, Rooney got a little turnovers. It's not that bad.
They've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We got little turnovers, not Bro, what is this dude doing?
Kobo launches it.
Nope.
It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Here's a Kobo. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story. Is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the
how did I not get that rebound?
Greatest international
Look at 2K.
all-time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame
career. Just stop shooting threes. Just stop.
The reality is
just
the NBA is
stop shooting threes, boy.
To man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color
Chris got the assist.
Play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level.
Hey, Chris got that damn, boy. He giving me dams.
The Suns shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
Stop.
Well, guys,
bro,
this
do not do that
really
little hop. Do not do it.
A total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Pass to Okobo. High arcing shot.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Right side, Green. Here's Smooth. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Look at that steal, boy.
Another steal.
That's my steal.
And that one is hammered home.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and
that,
purposes,
boy. Another
this
steal.
game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And he dunks it down.
That is not possible.
What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's a Kobo.
No.
Wide open shot is on the money.
We have to get a payback shot. We got to get a payback shot.
Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Can I really get a payback shot? But I don't care. I don't care. We take the W.
Showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Get that Aldridge, boy. Oh, he just snatched that ball out of his hand, boy. He snatched that ball out his hand. Next game, we're going up against the Pelicans. We're going against Lonzo Ball. Yo, Lonzo Ball about to be taking them tough shots. Alright, y'all know that way. Let me do something real quick, y'all. I gotta do something.
Back, so don't you bother me. Putting on my line, hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know he robbing. He trying to stop a G, trying to make it hard for me, trying to make it hard for me.
Alright, let me change the shoes.
Break it down, didn't know the ropes. I ain't calling my phone, talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out, jump out. Still in it, now we don't hide out. Sell it back to you, try something, then it's bye-bye. Laugh in your face like ha-ha. Ran off on them. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a when I ain't have a just hit another. Now I'm back on my feet. I got that for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran off on them. I ain't saying nothing about it. I don't really give a
Gotta check my VC, oh. I got that much VC. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And go follow me on PS4, y'all, at Tonio112593. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. I will see y'all in my next video.